Hi, we're back with another couch chat with Bob, our fraud guy. And as always, there's fraud and scams running rampant everywhere, all the time.
All the time.
And Bob works full time to help members avoid scams, but also help members get out of situations where they might have been scammed or frauded. So, something that's going on these days, again, still, is spoofing of scammers come in and make it look like they are a legitimate store, a box store, a big store, somebody you know, and likely probably use at some point or in one way or another, and try to take money from you. So can you share a little bit about what's going on that you see with that?
Sure. So, and I'm not picking on any specific big box store. I just know that, let's say Amazon is the one I hear the most. Nothing against Amazon, great company, but a lot of times people will get an email, text message, some sort of communication that someone has charged something to their Amazon card, and they'll make it like a large amount, say $1,500. Check your Amazon account to see if anyone ordered anything. You may not even have an Amazon account. Some people I talked to didn't even have an account, but they still tried to scam them. So moving forward, if you check your account, you don't see anything, just don't even answer it. You know,
Sure.
go to Amazon and just look for yourself before you click on these messages or whatever they're asking you to do. But if you do click on the message and it tells you to call a phone number, go to the official Amazon website, not an ad, nothing like that, the official website, look up their customer service number and call that number about the charge and see what they say. But if you continue to call the number and they take you down this road where they sound professional, they sound like they know what they're talking about, they've learned a little bit of what Amazon says, so they try and pull you in this trap, and they ask you to give them money to get the ball rolling, to test the account to make sure it's still a good account. Stop right there and hang up. It's fraud. You got to think of it like this. When you go to a big box store anywhere in Canton or the local area and you want to return a shirt to the store, do they say, okay, you can return the shirt, but you got to give us $5 first to see if this works? No, they don't. You give them the receipt, you give them the shirt, they look at it, they scan it, they put the money back on your card, you leave. So, you know, when you're returning something or doing something like this, just think about the other things you've returned in your life. Wait a minute, this doesn't sound right. Why do they want my account and my money? I'm just returning something. But if you continue on with that, a lot of times these individuals will ask for Apple gift cards. And again, I'm not picking on Apple, but once you buy an Apple gift card, you have to buy something from Apple. So you're kind of locked in once you bought this gift card to buying something from Apple. Then they want the numbers from the card, and you went down this rabbit hole to where you lost whatever amount of money is that they conned you out of. That's how the scam works. Somehow they pique your interest with something. They try to get you nervous that it's going to be a large amount. You don't have the money to pay for it. They sound professional, like they know what they're talking about, and then they keep going and going and going until you're down the rabbit hole and you're confused. The best thing I can tell you is if you get these pop-ups or these messages or these text messages, delete them. Don't even try and read it. Don't do anything, because there could be malware in it that messes your phone up, messes your computer up. If you do go down the proverbial rabbit hole and you start this, don't be afraid to call somebody and stop. And you can call me at CSE, you can call a relative, call somebody else. You can always stop the process yourself if you feel that something's wrong. And if you do go all the way through with it, definitely call us so we can get you like a new account and a new some information, and we can help you, give you advice on how to straighten yours. Just say they went far enough to steal your identity. We have information here to give you to try and correct any identity problems and try and correct problems with your account. But the biggest thing you want to do is look for red flags, don't click on a pop-up, and think about how it would normally go if you start talking to these people and needed to return something.
I got 2 follow-up questions. So you
Okay.
alluded to messages or a pop-up. What are the most common ways that people get these messages? Is it an email, a text message?
All of the above, through social media, Twitter, Facebook, however they can.
Messages to those apps.
Correct.
Yeah.
However they can get
In front of you.
in front of you, they're going to do it. And once you click on that link, you've already started. Yeah, you're already started the process. So don't click on links. That's the most important thing. There's always
Especially
hidden.
if you didn't buy anything
Correct.
recently from Amazon or something.
There's
like
always
that.
hidden malware in those links.
Question number 2. Is there any other types of messages you might get? So you said something about, a charge of $1,500 that you didn't expect or whatever. Is there any other types of messages, like there's a problem with your account or anything like that? Or is it usually pretty specific?
You got to think of it like this. There's always when you're a scammer, there's always a problem that they're going to present with your account, your life, something going on to panic you, to get you to talk to them, because they're going to help you.
Sure.
So yes, it could be anything like that, but
Anything
they're going to
to raise an
present.
alarm.
Correct. They want to raise your anxiety, get your guard down that you need to fix something, and that's how they get going.
Sure. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. So it's something that we see a lot more of, you especially more than me.
On a daily basis.
Yeah. So if you've ever got questions or concerns or feel like something just is off about an email or a text message you get or a phone call that you either had or are currently on, call Bob or like he said, stop everything, talk to somebody, make sure it seems legit and isn't anything that's going to compromise you, your information, your money, any of those things. So Bob, thank you for your time. We appreciate it. We hope this helps our members and community.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.